What's up guys, this is Coach Rob at Optimal Carnivore. Now this video is about tracking. I want people to stop tracking as much, and I might sound backwards. You hear a lot of people say, no, you can't track your calories, track your sleep, track your workouts, everything. And I think it's causing more harm than it is good. I think it's causing a lot of stress, and the detriment of that, trying to be perfect, don't let perfect be the enemy of good. I think people can throw the baby out with the bathwater because they have an aura ring tells them they've had a bad night's sleep, and they just throw everything away with it. It's causing too much stress, because if their little aura ring is telling them, linked to their app on their phone, that they had 1 minute less sleep than they should have had to be optimal, that their whole day's ruined, and then they just get set in this fixation that like they need perfect sleep, or they go into bed that next night thinking, right, I need to sleep really well. And what happens when you're stressed and you're trying to sleep? You can't sleep. For example, I'm trying to make a video and this little scamp wants a cuddle. Of course I'm going to give one, but also she wanders into our room at 1 in the morning. I go to bed between 8 and 9 at night thinking, nice one, I'll get a good sleep. My alarm set for 4 in the morning to train. I have a terrible night's sleep because of that. It's interrupted. I might not be able to get back to sleep. Am I going to wake up, check my app to tell me I've had a bad night's sleep? No, I can absolutely feel it. But also, am I going to sack off the training once my alarm goes off? I eventually nod back off. Alarm goes off at 4. You feel like I haven't slept. No, life happens. We'll say you start working with a coach and they say you need this X amount of hours sleep, or you need to get this many calories, all this thing, but life happens. Like, what are you going to do? Just completely throw it all away? No, you do your very best and you control what you can control. And what can we control? We can control what we put in our mouths. That is the big rock in the jar. Once you've nailed that huge rock in the jar, everything else sort of doesn't matter as much. Yes, sleep is important. That is not what I'm saying. But what you're going to do, go stop at a different house so you can get a good night's sleep that night and not be part of your children's lives? No, you're going to make it work. You're going to make it fit into your lifestyle. But my advice is, a lot of these tracking apps and a lot of these nuanced things that don't need to be calculated, because if it's stressing you out, if you can't hit those goals, say like you need to hit the gym 5 times a week, but so happens to be that week you can only get in 3 times and you're devastated. Set realistic targets. I'd rather somebody train 3 times a week for the rest of their life than try and train every day and never hit that goal and only do it for a month and then sack it off for 6 months. Overall, in total, it's the average of what you can fit into your lifestyle, what is practical and what is sustainable. Let's behave more like human beings without apps telling us what to do, what we've done wrong, using all these like fancy scales, measuring, telling us what our body fat is, and let's take it back to our roots. Control what you can control. You can always control what you put in your mouth. Let's go.